Hello, I'm Kendall Leander, and I will be talking about anti-smoking advertising, specifically if you can scare an individual into quitting. Ads, whether they're informational, funny, or even shocking, have been used to encourage smokers to kick this bad habit, or to even prevent them from beginning it in the first place. The Federal Cigarette Labeling and Advertising Act of 1996 mandated that warnings be placed on the front of each package of cigarettes containing the sign "Caution, cigarette smoking may be hazardous to your health." Similar ads have been produced as public service announcements or free TV airtime mandated by the Federal Communications Commission. These ads focus on explaining the dangers of this bad habit of smoking, hoping to make it seem less socially acceptable overall. More recently and aggressively, private anti-smoking groups such as the Truth Campaign of 2000 have focused on teens, recognizing that this habit often begins as an act of rebellion. In order to combat this, the question was arisen, are you really rebelling by giving all of your money to these big corporations run by old white guys? Another tactic taken by the Center for Disease Control sponsored ads which features the consequences of smoking on real-life individuals. The range of individuals presented were missing teeth, had holes in their throat, another woman had given birth to a premature baby, or yet another had had her voice box removed and was using a newly synthetic device. Thankfully, these extreme approaches do seem to be working, as we have 16% of smokers currently in the United States today, compared to 42% in the 1960s. The CDC does credit these campaigns with success, seen in their rise of calls to the 1-800-QUIT-NOW hotline. This decline has also been due to a ban of smoking in public places, cigarette taxes, education, and quit smoking programs. Statistics are a very easy way to instill fear into consumers. And around this topic, it is argued smoking is America's leading preventable cause of death and illness, tied to over 480,000 deaths in the U.S. each year and 1,300 a day. Each year, it is said more people die from smoking than from suicide, murder, AIDS, drugs, alcohol, and car crashes. Research argues that these fear appeals do work, at least for some consumers. These fear appeals emphasize the negative consequences that may occur unless a certain attitude or behavior is changed. This is especially common in social marketing. Research argues this is the most effective when the advertiser uses only a moderate threat and also when the ad presents a solution to the problem being addressed. Those individuals who are considered prevention-focused are concerned with the possible negative outcomes seem to be the most effective with this prevention-focused technique. However, there was an outlying study in which scary images had the opposite effect on adolescents, causing them to be more at risk for smoking in the future. It is believed this reaction may have been due to a defensive manner of response. Too much repetition can also create habituation, where the consumer no longer pays attention to a stimulus due to fatigue or boredom. As a consumer becomes accustomed to the stimulus and learns over time, they pay less attention to it. Therefore, the extreme imagery on cigarette boxes or gruesome info ads may be turned down as a repeated fear appeal. However, on the other hand, we do have those consumers who are promotion focused. These individuals are concerned with aspirations and achievements and want their goals to create a path for advancement. For example, an ad released by Ireland's Government Health Service, people lip-synced to Gloria Gaynor's anthem, "I Will Survive," as they chose to quit cigarettes. Like this, secondly, a Florida campaign focused on the positives of quitting this habit with the tagline, "Quit smoking and you quit all the crap that goes with it. You quit, you win." This ad was produced under the belief that, quote, those scare tactic approaches don't always connect. However, so we shifted our strategy to a more empathetic one. The result is a very emotive creative that is respectful of the smokers we are trying to reach. For another cause, I chose littering. If I was arguing to not litter to those individuals who are promotion focused, I would use a tagline such as, "You are responsible for a beautiful tomorrow." However, if I was speaking to consumers who were more prevention focused, I would say something along the lines of, "Do not trash the earth, it's the only one we've got." Thank you for your time.